Hi everyone, my name is Ijomoro Kokwa. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Yay! So here we're going to talk about everything that concerns life, work, business, family, just everything really that makes you you. So thank you for coming about with me on this journey. I hope I keep you guys entertained. Davos, 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 Davos. If you're a corporate person, a business owner, an entrepreneur, a global leader, and you hadn't heard the name of this city in the past 1 week, 2 weeks, are you sure you're in the right field? Okay, I'm kidding. Actually, last week was the World Economic Forum, and it's usually hosted in Davos, Switzerland, and I was opportune to be there. Yay! Anyways, no, that's not the main story. The main story here is, as a first timer, I got to experience the World Economic Forum being hosted in Davos. And when people tell you about stuff, it always sounds like stories until you go there and you experience it. And I'm like, okay, first and foremost, shout out to the Nigerian house team. Yes, guys, I'm giving you guys a major shout out on my YouTube because you guys did a fantastic job. You guys made it easy for people like me who were first timers to have somewhere we could always run back to that we could call home. Yeah, it felt like home because there was jollof rice and there was buff buff and there was everything in between. But yes, shout out to you guys for setting up a Nigerian house in Davos and making it a very hospitable place that had so much that happened. Now back to the main gist as to why I'm doing this YouTube video. Guys, Davos is not a cheap trip. See here, you know how because I'm just going to say something now. Some people are going to take offense with it, but it is what it is. I was telling a friend, my friend top and I was like, next year there's going to be like a whole influx of Nigerians going to Davos because oh yeah, firstly there's already a Nigerian house, so there's somewhere they can go and chill and perpetrate. But I just want to drop a little bit of advice. If you do not have any reason to go to Davos, please do not go. It is not a cheap trip. Repeat after me. It is not even a luxury trip. See, let me tell you something. I think there are just about five like major hotels in Davos. Like it's a small city, it's a very small city on the hill, beautiful city on a mountain, so much snow, it is cold, it is beautiful. But there are like just like five major hotels that are there, and best believe me that those hotels are exclusively for the 1% of the 1% of the presidents of the it's not about how much you have. Your money cannot get you hotel room access if your name is not on that bird. Now accommodation in Davos is like, I don't even know how to describe that. See, if I say how much I paid for 4 nights, it will come and carry me, so I will not be able to voice it out. When it comes to lodging accommodations, it's like the people who are in there, it's like our little kept secret. It's like our little secret. We cannot say exactly how it was, but it's not your luxury trip. It's not that kind of trip that you're expecting. Oh my bougie, let me show you my room. Ain't nobody showing you their room. In fact, people who are doing get ready with me, or how is that thing described? We're literally doing it outside in the cold. No, what I'm for real. As in, like, it's not a luxury trip. It's an intentional business trip. Now, jokes aside, I know I'm laughing about it, but I have to say this to anybody who wants to go, who intends to go to Davos next year. You need to be prepared. Like you literally need to start preparing from now. And what do I mean by preparing for now? Start seeking out for things, how to get your badges, your hotel badge, how to get into the WhatsApp groups, the Telegram groups of people who had already been there, because that's where they share all the information. So there's a list of side events. So now I think I'm just mumbling everything together, but let me start afresh. The World Economic Forum, the main forum itself, is strictly by invitation. You do not buy an access to it. You cannot pay to get into the space. You have to be invited by WEF for you to be able to attend the main forum. So 80% of the people who go for the World Economic Forum do not get into that space. The 80%, take it from me, right? These 20% who go in are the ones who have like key roles to play, probably the speakers, the people from the young shapers community, and they're strictly by invitation, probably, aides to the country presidents that were invited to speak. Those are the people who are there. Now, away from the main forum, they have like open forums where you can sit and watch and see what's happening at the main forum if that's your major reason for coming, right? To be a part of the main forum. But that's like the tip of what happens in Davos. So Davos is like a starter pack of how global companies start their year. It's like the one place everybody comes to meet to have like a general meeting of what's our year going to be like, who are we going to collaborate with this year, who do we intend to mix with, who is, the who is who comes in there to have the meetings to meet the who is who. So the side events that happen in Davos is the main, lack of words, let me use my Nigerian slang, coco, is the main gist, is the main thing, is what you should be targeting to attend, because those are the places where you see our XYZ CEO of this is hosting something, he's having a private lunch, he's having a breakfast, he's having this, she's having that. There's different side events. Those are the things that you should make sure to attend, because that's where you meet the real people you want to meet, and they are like in their comfort zone. They're in that space where they can gist, where they are relaxed. You understand? When they see you there, they're like, okay, yeah, he or she knows what she's doing. For her to have come in here, she has an idea. I want to have a conversation. The beauty of Davos is that you can be walking on the road and you will meet Bill Gates. And he's saying hi to you, or you're saying hi to him. And if it's a selfie you want to take with him, it's cool. Like that was the things I saw. I was like, okay, this place is quite interesting. Yeah, right. But before you go, make sure that you have access to the list of events that you want to attend. So there's a list of events, like I said earlier, you have to click register on time. Look for the ones that align to your business goals, to your growth goals. I mean, it depends on what is bringing you to that space. Make sure you register on time, because most of those rooms are usually filled up early enough and there's a limited capacity to how much they can take. But I would also advise that for someone like me, I got by day 3, I was overwhelmed already. I was tired. Like it was too much already for me, because I'd taken like a lot in my plate. I had too many events I was going for and everything. At some point I couldn't even go anymore. So I would advise that pick 3 or 4 events to attend in a day, right? Well spaced out, so that you can make the most of it, enjoy it, do the networking that you came for, meet the right people, ask the right questions, and no, don't be in a hurry to go for everything. It will feel like, oh, I want to be everywhere. I got burned out. By day 4, yeah, I left Davos by day 4. I couldn't stay. I had a 7 days accommodation. I was like, nah, I'm going home. I'm done. I mean, coupled with the fact that it was extremely cold. I was coming from Lagos, Nigeria, and I was meeting in -8, -10 degrees. How? That's not me. That's not my calling. So I got cold. I had a flu as I came back home. I'm still experiencing it, but it was a lot. Yes, so you have to prepare yourself. Come fully warm, like come in your warm clothing, all the thermal clothing, everything you need, and come. There's a lot of these parts. I need to say it. In 3 days, the money I spent on transportation, my ancestors must not hear it. See, I was traumatized. I was like, what's going on here? Why are you people charging me this much for taxes? And the worst part of it is that because of the high level of global leaders who come into that space, have the security is top notch. So you have so many roads that are blocked out. Now, something is supposed to be like a 3 minutes. I mean, your map is going to be showing you this journey is 3 minutes, this journey is 5 minutes. It will take a taxi like 35 minutes, 40 minutes, because you keep rerouting, roads are blocked up, you have to turn left, turn right. It's a lot. So, when you're coming to Davos, when you're coming for the West, please pack comfortable clothes. Thick thermal clothes, but that can allow you move around, and then proper winter boots, like proper snow boots. People were sliding, people were falling. See, there was a day I was climbing. I had gone to an event, and it was a slopey place. When I was coming back, I was like, Who send me message? I don't want to fall in Switzerland. Where am I supposed to start from? Like, I was so afraid of that road. So, but you have to make sure that you have the right set of shoes, like, that can grip in the snow. Don't worry. When you get to your events, most of the events usually have where you can hang your coats and drop off your shoes, because they understand that people need a lot what they call walkable shoes that you can move around with, and it may not be the kind of shoes you want to enter into your event with. That's okay. Just your shakara can be done inside. Don't worry, but don't do it outside. Make sure you're able to get shoes that are comfortable. Walk as much as you can. Walk as much as you can, because, like I said, transportation is ridiculous and everything. Feeding. I am grateful for the Nigerian house. It saved my life. I was literally eating once a day, yeah, because I'm not big on food, but there's not. I hope they don't penalize me for this, but there's not a lot of food in that place, so I don't know. There was just a fries. There was a place they were selling fries and stuff, and that was it. There's no food. If you're looking for food, carry a jabu carry and come, and granuts and sugar to help you. But the thing is this, like, all jokes aside, I think that it is an amazing, fantastic gathering. I would go there next year, definitely. But I would go more prepared, more intentional. Like I said, it was the first time. I was overwhelmed at some point because I think I did so much, but the connections that I had gotten from that space, I'm still working on them, and they've been good. They've been very useful. So it's a place that if you're looking to take yourself as a person, I mean, even way away from your business, as a person to the next level, is a place you want to go to. But you really, really need to prepare yourself properly. You need to have it at the back of your head that you're not going to get a 5-star hotel treatment. No, you're not even going to get a 1-star hotel. You're most likely going to stay in someone's house, because most of the citizens who live there, I heard that in the 1 week of the WEF, they rent out their spaces and move out, because the money they're going to make in that 1 week covers their 1 month's rent. Yes. And they have every right to make their money, because people are coming to their space. So yes, it's not a luxury trip, but it is it's a business trip. Like, it's what you need if you're a business owner, if you're in the corporate world, whatever it is, for self-development, it is good. Just make sure that you're prepared, you're packed accordingly, you're very strategic as to the places. In fact, one of the things I told myself I'm going to do next year is, because from the beginning of January or even late December, if you're on LinkedIn, you begin to see a lot of people talking about who's going to Davos this year, blah, 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 things like that. I just told myself that when I'm ready to go next year, before next year, like towards the end of the year, I already made my calendar of the list of people who I think I want to meet. I will start following up with them to be sure that they're going this year. When I follow up with them, because most of the time when they're talking about it, they'll tell you the side events that they are hosting, the places they're going to be in. Those are the events I'm going to go and register for, because I'm very intentional about my moves. I'm not just coming to freestyle. No. Yes, everybody wants to meet XYZ, CEO of this. I don't know why they want to meet him to take picture. Picture is not my problem. I have what I'm looking for. So yeah, I said it to myself that I have to be very intentional about the events I want to go to, the people I want to meet, deliberately follow up with them, make sure, like, look out for where the places they're going to be, and feeling to be in those same spaces with them when we are there, because I do not want to waste time. It's a very expensive trip. It is very, see, I'm a traveler. I love to travel. If you know me, you know that that's my hobby. I know that. So for me to be emphasizing that a place is very, very expensive, it is because it is very, very expensive, and because based on luxury standards, you're not getting the value for luxury wise, you're not getting the value for how much you're going to spend. But growth wise, you're definitely getting that value and way more than that. Okay. Thank you guys for indulging me on this today. Yes, this is officially my first YouTube video. I know. Yay! Your girl is going places. But yeah, this is my first, and I'm just happy that this is the conversation we're starting with. Over time, we're going to be sharing more on business. For those who don't know, let me reintroduce myself. My name is Ijomo Kronko. I am the founder of Traxis Global. Traxis is a trade platform that showcases and tells the stories of African businesses with the hope of gaining global visibility for them and attracting investors to come and invest in them. Africa is the new world. Africa is the truth. And we have a mission to make sure that the positive stories of what the great things that is happening in our continent, it is what is being amplified outside. Enough of the negative stories. The people whose stories are being amplified are not even up to 5% of the population. So why are their voices louder than our voices who are doing the great work? So it's my mission with Traxis to make sure that I tell the stories of great men and women in the African continent who are doing big things so that the world will see us differently and we change and own our own narrative. And I also have an event management company called Pixie World Events. Yes, we design and coordinate corporate and social events. Yes. Check me out on all my socials. I'll put them down in the comment section where you can follow me up to know more about my life. Thank you. I love you all. Bye.